We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with TRKA stock continuing to break through key support levels, and it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY buy at 12:25 p.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see there popping up within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with TRKA stock hitting another dip area of wide red borders and breaking through key resistance levels and support. And we're going to break it all down in today's video. What's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot sent out a bull indicator at 10:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. And from yesterday to today, on the 15-minute chart, as you see there on the screen, a bull indicator popped up, full strength there on 42 vision from yesterday to today, and call options went up 1,000% plus. And you can see it there within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are at TRKA stock doing a full transition from dark green bars to wide red borders. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with TRKA stock under a bear indicator since the 19-cent area yesterday, and the outflows have been dominating all throughout the tight consolidation here of 18 cents to 20-cent area. And now it broke below it, and these outflows I stated was going to be crucial and critical to switch from red to green and pull upwards and cross the midpoint to justify the strength of this bull indicator. If not, outflows will pull downwards and a bear indicator could possibly pop up. And that's what happened in yesterday's volatility. It hit a full transition to the dip area at around 17 cents. And if that got broken through, the next support was going to be the 15-cent area. And outflows, even though they've switched green and inflows are trying to pick up, well, they're still below the midpoint. Outflows are still dominating. And TRKA stock has hit the 15-cent support bounced right off of it, trying to come back up towards 17-cent area and rejected it, and no bull indicator has popped up. Outflows are still below, and not just here on the 30-minute, but also here on the 1 hour. These outflows are down at negative 0.02, something to not ignore. And these inflow versus outflows are going to be critical and crucial in the volatility, guys. These outflows, the longer they dominate, the more weight it will have over the charts. And there's been a bear indicator since way back here at around 22 cents on the 1 hour chart, and outflows have dominated since that date back in May 17th all the way up to today, double dipping to the 15-cent area, not that far off where things actually hit lows here of 16 cents, right? And now it's trying to fight to stay above it in the after hours, and I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch. Now, the first thing is within the volatility, we can see here that inflows are trying to pick up. There's been a lot of volatility between bull and bear indicators. This got canceled. There's a bear indicator now dominating again, and a bear indicator dominated all day with a full transition from the rip area of way up here at 18 cents and 18.40 all the way down to the 15-cent area and dip area that's happened today, and a bear indicator popped up at around the 18-cent area. So this is something to not ignore, that outflows have been dominating yesterday and today, and the inflows are trying to pick up here within the after hour volatility. Now, I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and how crucial this inflow versus outflow on the 15-minute and 30-minute will be, because I will be watching that very carefully. So the first level that I will watch is support, and the first support level will be the 15-cent area, especially if these outflows continue below the midpoint and pull down lower, and not just here on the 30-minute, but also here on the 15-minute as it's trying to come back up. If that rejects and pulls down lower, it can continue to reflect that weakness into these charts, especially that a bear indicator has popped up. And if 15 cents gets broken through, the next support level I'll be watching very carefully is the 13-cent area. Something to not ignore and overlook here is that 15 cents is where things bounced off. Right now things are pulling downwards. There's a bear indicator on the 15-minute, bear indicator on the 30-minute, as well as the 1 hour, and these outflows are below the midpoint even on the 1 hour chart. So something to not ignore and miss there, and that's something that's going to be crucial and critical, how these inflows try to pick up and reflect strength into these charts. If things start to pick back up, the first resistance will then be the 17-cent area, and then above that comes the 19 to 20 cent area. Those are the critical levels I'll be watching to the upside. These inflow versus outflows will need to continue to pick up as they're really close to the midpoint here on the 30-minute and on the 15-minute as well. Trying to pick back up, cancel out this bear indicator, and start to reflect that strength into these charts. And in the process, start to pick up those inflows on the 1 hour. Even if it doesn't cross the midpoint, at least try to pick itself back up towards the midpoint, switching from red to green and starting to reflect that strength into these charts. After hitting the dip area here 2 times, we'll have to see if it could do a double bottom effect and start that transition back up into strength on the 1 hour chart, and eventually cancel out the bear indicator as well on the 30-minute and start getting a bull indicator in the process and that inflow crossover. That's going to be critical and crucial as the 15-minute and 30-minute are really close and they're green right now, right? They haven't crossed over yet, but they're really close to the midpoint, and it's going to be crucial and critical to cross over it to start possibly reflecting any strength into these charts. So that's what I'm going to be watching going into tomorrow, those bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow, especially that the inflow versus outflow are really close to the midpoint. It's going to be crucial and critical. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. These are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside, and let's make some money.